Hello, Mzee.
Hey, Kanzi, how are you? What's up? What's good?
I'm okay. How has been your day today?
The day was kawa. I think it's been one of my longest days in the recent past.
Oh.
Yeah, because today I had to wake up at 6, I had a morning lecture at 8 a.m. I kept checking on the phone to see time because I had plans of coming here and time was not moving. So before coming, because I was done with my 2 lectures by midday, half past midday. So now I was just there. Of course, the semester has just started. Apart from maybe a few things I needed to do with work, so I had to pass by a Kafunda and Chiko a bit on the Kafunda chick. So
sometimes it's necessary, you know. Sometimes what we go through our days, sometimes they're always bound to happen. And there are those that save you a lot. If you hadn't passed by Kafunda, maybe you'd have gone to maybe waste your time more. But it's good that you made it here finally.
Yeah.
As the day was going on, I took some free time. I was in traffic. Then I had to run through some vids that were being posted on YouTube.
And you hope you're not one of those drivers that drive what you do.
No. By the way, I'm a very disciplined driver. Yeah, but today, because the traffic was horrible, so I go to some traffic lights that were being controlled by a traffic officer. So once they stopped us, I knew we had some extra 10 plus minutes. So he tried to run through the vids because I got a notification and it was eye-catching. I had to. So as I was going through the vids, there is a vid I saw, and maybe before I go there, I should first get your opinion. What are the qualities that you would honestly not consider if you are to get a partner that you are to settle with ahead?
Like what I wouldn't want.
Yeah, the don'ts, like if this partner does this and this and this, I mean it's a no-go for me. So what are those bad characteristics in a partner that you wouldn't really consider that maybe someone that I can settle with just because they do that?
Okay, now this one I'm just going to speak. What should I say?
Maybe to bring it clearly. What are the red flags that you cannot ignore when it comes to choosing a partner?
Yeah, still, I'm going to speak hypothetically because I don't want to have a partner because I already know that.
You don't consider to have a partner or kids? Because sometimes you confuse me. Is it about being with a partner or kids?
Of course, kids are more important to me than a partner. I would rather have kids than not have a partner because I know what is happening out there. I know okay, maybe because for me it's because of the places I hang out, but I think I live a life that most Ugandans are living. I've been in a corporate environment. I've been around chicks at work that look normal. Come to office every day. Come dressed in nice clothes.
Maybe before you proceed, I want to know. The people that you try to have a life with, have a moment with, to date, try dating. Do you date them and throw this into your face that this is leading us nowhere? Me, I'm not a relationship person. We are just for a moment, or maybe you have this at the back of your mind, because from all the times we've been talking about, I mean we've been talking about relationship thing, you always slap it into my face that you're not a relationship person, you're not a family person. So the people that you try to have a moment with, the people that you've made love to, do you slap it into their face that this is just for?
Okay, initially I used to be honest with chicks. Like we go on dates and I tell them I'm not interested in having a relationship. Just want.
How would they perceive it?
And that's what I'm coming to. I realize that for most chicks, if you straight up tell them that you're not interested in a relationship, it complicates things for them because mentally they feel like they're being treated as hoes. They feel like they're being used. So for me, what I do is I play it out. Like I meet someone, we talk, until if she asks me directly, and she says I want a relationship. If you're not interested, I'm not interested. Then I will tell her the truth because I don't want to be trapped. Because if you lie to a chick that you want a relationship and you don't end up being in a relationship, she might come with expectations. Maybe she wants a kid, and then before you know it, she's telling you she's pregnant. So if a chick asks, I will tell her the truth. But in most situations, women don't ask at all. Maybe they ask like after 2 times of having sex.
Your course of action speaks it out.
Yeah. They will see the way you're behaving.
Yeah,
they see because even now, like you go to a bar. The most interesting things I've seen usually happen in bars. Like you went to me, like the other weekend I was in a bar. I was just there, sitting alone, having a drink. I was even like not minding because it was late in the night. I was actually passing time so that it gets in the morning and I go home because I didn't want to move in the wee hours and maybe get issues of being attacked and whatever. Then before I know it, this chick comes. She asks me, why are you not dancing? I tell her, do you want to dance with me? And she agrees. So we dance a little bit. She was already like looking tipsy, very gorgeous, by the way. And I was already, of course, drunk. So in like, I think it took like 1 minute. I put her in and I kissed her.
Oh, that was being too fast.
Then,
what was her response like?
She didn't mind. She
was also outgoing.
Then what killed me? I looked because she was the home. For instance, the home seated here. So opposite me, her friend was watching. Her friend and some other guy who works in the bar were watching us. Then I saw them laughing. Then the chick asks me, "Where do you come from?" I tell her I'm Ugandan. Then she's like, but you look like Somali. Then I realized this chick had maybe a fantasy with like foreigners. So I took advantage of that and I kissed her again.
Oh, you are serious.
So she was very responsive, but then she was a young girl. Like she looked like she was like 22, 23. So she wanted to dance and I was already tired. I was not interested in dancing. So I again came back and did what? And sat. So when I sat, we fooled around for a little bit and young people, she left. So those are the situations I'm talking about. Like some women, you meet them and they just want to have fun. So if you bring it up first that you're after relationships, she looks at you as a weird person. She thinks you're not good at reading situations. So only a chick that asks me if I want a relationship is the one I tell. Then those who don't ask me, we keep having fun until she brings it up. Yeah.
Okay. I will quickly ask you to cite out or mention a few, like 2 red flags that you can't ignore. Yeah. That was my question.
So the red flags, of course, the most important one is don't be a single mother. That one. Like if you have
our sisters, everyone talks about single mothers. I don't know how you perceive it as a woman, but I mean that's it. That it is what it is.
Yeah, don't be a single mother. And the other thing is, be respectful. Okay, now I think I've said it in the positive. So in the negative, I don't know. Like
you cannot tolerate a disrespectful
man. Because the worst thing I never want to see a woman do to me is embarrass me around my friends or in public. Because I've seen women do that to their men. Like you're in a bar, you see a chick fighting with a man, or you're at home, you have your friend, you're hosting your friends, and she picks up a fight in front of your friends instead of waiting for. Because you see, once a woman disrespects you in front of your friends, it also affects how they also look at you. Because if this guy is being disrespected by his wife, how can I trust him? Because now you know, if you're doing, for instance, if you're doing business together, and my woman is disrespecting me, in your mind you're going to know that whatever you've ever tried to talk to a guy about something and tells you, let me first go and consult my wife.
Yeah, sure.
Those are the kinds of guys.
The same
and and you can't really trust. For me, like if you're speaking of 2, those are the most important. Don't have a kid. Yeah. Don't disrespect me.
Would you settle with someone that you clearly know has ever done prostitution? Like
if I'm now rejecting a single mother, how am I going to tolerate prostitution?
Now, this brings me to the vid that I watched when I was being held up in the traffic jam. I saw a video on YouTube, and it is in Nyankole version.
What does it say?
It was a wedding. So the bride and the bridegroom, they were together now saying words to each other. Yes. Now the bride, like openly on a mic, she said, those who understand Nyankole, she said, nyenda kusima omushiija wanje habw'okugira akanyombwa amaraya. Now that literally means that I want to wholeheartedly thank my man for having picked me and accepted me out of the prostitute that I was. Like the woman was a prostitute. So that's what I was basing on.
How did the man react?
Actually, the man did not even react in any way, because he probably knew, much as maybe he did not expect maybe the woman to say it loudly, because for him as a man, he knew. And I think it seemed like they've always talked about it in Kakuyomba Amara, so it seemed normal. But now that you've already given me a version of your take about it, I'm wondering how men really perceive that. To give my opinion about that.
Actually, before giving an opinion,
yes,
like in that moment, because me, that's what's like ringing in my mind. Like you're there, your friends are seeing you, your parents are seeing you.
Exactly.
How would you react in that moment?
Yes, your parents are there, your siblings are there, then the man's parents are there,
your bosses,
the siblings, bosses, friends, and so remember they got to know themselves when those other third parties were not there. So they didn't know. Now she's unleashing whatever secrets that the man had decided to have by himself. The man could even have told the parents, his parents, that maybe man and come home church. Like I got my wife from church, but now the wife gets to.
Why you always bragging with your friends? Man, my wife is the best.
You know. But now she's there giving her background before the church people, before the parents from in-laws and all that. So it was really uncalled for to me. That's what I think. Because she should have at least minded the audience. She didn't. And as a person, I don't want to blame the man so much, because we men, we have our weak spots.
Yeah.
Trust me, men who are out there, you know that you all have that one woman that I think hit your soft spot, and you go to be like, I think I can't do without this woman. Irrespective of the character, irrespective of the background, you feel like ono mchala, ono mwala, I think china kugwa nono. You get? So because of that, I don't want to really much judge the man. I've seen it happening. This came to the public, but I've seen it happening whereby someone really settled with a woman that was clearly known as a prostitute, and she had. I mean, the guy had to bring the woman home, and now they are family. They have actually
kids and
actually have 3 kids now, and I believe our sisters don't do prostitution out of will. They always have something that pushes them there. Now, once that thing is, maybe if it is money matters, maybe because those women that do it all in the name of affording a fancy life. Now, if you find such kind of a woman and you're actually willing to cater for her needs, like to her expectation, sometimes they can change. Much as there is a saying that you cannot domesticate a zebra, there is that zebra that you can domesticate if it is willing to be domesticated. So most men, the problems that you do is trying to domesticate someone who is actually wild by nature. Street. But if you're lucky enough and you land on that one woman that is willing to change a God willing, you can make her into what you want. Maybe if
for you, personally, if like, I don't think I would marry a woman whom I know the people that, of course, for prostitution it's already disgusting, but
you know prostitution also has levels.
What do you mean levels?
I mean, waliwo prostitution okusanga nga bo bachita batya, those that get on the streets. We are driving at night in Kololo, you see those standing on there. Then there are those that, you know, if you have money and you approach that woman, trust me, it can go down, you know. So that is also prostitution.
Yeah.
So it has levels, classes, profiles, and all that.
Me, any form of prostitution, zero. Then, if you're a woman and I know the people you've ever slept with, even that one is zero. Now, for instance, I have two friends. One of them slept with a chick, then the other married her, and those two guys are best friends. Up to now, I still wonder if that's
why are you trying to bring Chosen Becky here?
No, I'm not going to. I'm not meaning Chosen Becky, but actually, I know the guy. By the way, I'm going to tell you off camera.
Okay.
But like, what are the chances that that chick is one day going to go back and sleep with the other guy? If there's no strong bro code between these two guys, to be honest, like, I only want to know. I feel like it's me who knows the chick. Yes, I might not find you a virgin, but the idea that I know that you used to be because I mean, okay, I know myself. I know the things I like doing in bed. Now, the idea that think about some other guy doing the same things with my woman really kills me. That's why I don't think I would ever forgive.
That is a feeling for every man. Every man out there, once he gets to know, it is better off to get someone and maybe you don't know their background. You get, but once you get someone who is maybe exes maybe within, and you know they can keep crisscrossing each other, meeting. I mean, sometimes you harbor a lot in your mind because chances are they can always, maybe for some reason, they can always meet and they can always come to a consensus and maybe they can always bed. So every man cannot at any point in time imagine, because we men, we have the sense of entitlement. If I have a girlfriend, I really want her to be mine. You get? So we have this kind of ego that my woman, how can my woman, now whichever things that we do, if I get to imagine that she can at some point in time do them with another man out there, irrespective of whether the man is known to me, whether high profile, whether low profile, it's already a turn off. It's already a turn off. So for that, women can know, and they already know. If you can do any dirty, let your man get to have zero insight about it, because it weakens them. It weakens everything. It turns everything off. Like, but I think it is the other way around also. Much as they also, I want to believe they also imagine that
women don't care about that. That's why, like, for a man, in most cases when you cheat, the first thing a woman is going to ask you is if you love her, because for them that emotional connection of is going to now stop ignoring me and now take the resources that have been getting to the other woman. But for you, if your woman cheated you, I'm sure the first thing you're concerned about is what did they do. I don't think you're concerned about if she loves him first.
No, it's not about what did they do, but how did they do it. Oh my god, oh my god, that kills me. How did they do it?
Yeah, for women, they really care about what you did. For them, the most what concerns them is he now going to take away what I've been getting to the other side? I think that's for them. Okay. For them, that's usually the word. I think we can conclude from here.
Thank you, Mzee, for your honest submission on that. But my worry goes to whichever chick out there that feels like Mzee is my type. This man is not anyone's type.
Nothing.
Until further notice.
Nothing. For
but
now,
it's been a great evening. If Mzee, if you have any conclusive remarks to our beloved viewers, it's your time to take it on.
I think for me, the only last thing I can say is get a woman who respects you. Because if that woman respected that guy, she wouldn't have said those funny things in public. If the woman respects you, she always try to find a way to. She can do bad things, but she'll find a way to make sure that in public she creates a good environment. Because we even had our mothers, they would be having issues with our parents, with our fathers, but in front of guests they would hide everything. Then when the guests go away, chaos breaks up. So I think for me that's the most important thing.
But you see, what that woman said before the audience. It was something that was so ashaming to the most. But I have a feeling, she was too proud and very jolly saying it. I have a feeling it's not that she disrespects the man, no. But my feeling is because of this kind of excitement, it was this jackpot that she had hit. She never expected it. She never expected the man to love her to a point of marrying her, when actually she has the other background that the man well knew of. That's what I think.
Yeah, that could be possible. Or maybe she has said it to him before, or said similar things to him before, and he didn't care, so she was like, even this can go. Or maybe you might find that one of our customers was there, she was trying to prove a point that I told you that I could get married.
I blame her for not having minded the audience that she...
It was really concerning.
Thank you, our viewers. It has been a pleasure to, air this to you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. And please, leave a comment. We always call for that. Please, leave a comment. It will polish us, and we want to be polished by you. Thank you.
Bye.